So these are measurements conducted at a distance of 8.5 meters from a outdoor smoking area. And just to show you along the x-axis here, this is the time domain, and the measurements were carried out on the 8th of October, and they're continued right up to say 4 o'clock in the morning. This is 8 o'clock in the morning, and 12 o'clock the next day. So along the x-axis really is a time history, and along the y-axis vertically here, this is the sound pressure level measured over time as the night progresses. So I'm just going to zoom in just to take a closer look at this window. So the area we're interested in is obviously the smoking area, and music and conversational noise breaking out from that area. So here we are. The measurement started at just let's see what time that was at 22:40. So we started to capture the noise levels at that time, which continued on. You notice they're ever increasing as time progresses, and this is at 2:20 in the morning, and this is 3 o'clock, and so on, and 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and continued on. So I'm going to play that audio just so you can hear what happens. Now there's an increase in the noise level. There's a door out to the smoking area, and every time that door is opened, the noise increases and falls back down again. So I'm just going to play that from here just to give you an indication of what that sounds like. So you can hear the music there in the background, and there's little or no one in the actual smoking area at this time. So you'll notice the level will increase. So that's actually somebody talking in the smoking area. Music level has gone up there because the door is being used at present. So the door is closed there. So there's a group inside singing along to that track on the dance floor. If I zoom in again, so the door is opened again. There's an increase in level and so on. So basically that continues as the night progresses. So here we are up to midnight. Let me just press play from there. So you'll notice that the music is dominant, and particularly you'll notice this frequencies there, 63 hertz. There's a substantial amount of energy. Again, they're low frequency beats, and as time progresses, the level increases. So here we are at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll just play it from there just to give you an idea what that sounds like. So again, you can hear there's more people in the smoking area, but if you look at this frequency range here, this is from, say, we're talking about 500 hertz up to 800 hertz. That is from, a lot of that would be either from a vocal in a track or indeed conversational noise in the smoking area. So if I play it from here, you'll get an idea as to what it sounds like. So you'll notice the smoking or the conversational noise has increased significantly in the smoking area. So there's more and more people out in the smoking area, and you still have the underlying music in the background. So if I zoom in, for example, if I press play here, for example, you should hear. So again, I suppose it's a combination of both music breaking out and conversational noise from patrons in the smoking area. Now you'll notice here at just as time progresses here till at about 2:24 the music stops, and you'll hear the residual conversational noise from patrons. So you can see these are the bass beats along here. So if I press play there, you'll be able to hear music and conversational noise. But then when the music stops, which it stops around here, if I play it from here, you'll just hear conversational noise on its own. So I just play it from here. So essentially after the music stops, there's still a significant amount of conversational noise present, and that decreases as time passes. So here we are at 2:33 in the morning if I press play. So again, the number of people in the smoking area will be falling out as people are being escorted out of the premises. And then there's a couple of loud events. Now this could be cleaning up, or it could be bottle movements or something like that. But I'll just see what it is. Let's just press play. Zoom in there so you can see. Let's see if I zoom in here. There's some loud event there. One, two, three. So again, that could be just somebody shouting loudly. Or so if you go along here, there's a couple of individual events. Then these could be impacts. Not quite sure what that was. Let's look at this one here just to see. This could have been, again, this part of the cleaning up process. You notice that the noise levels have fallen off significantly. We're at 2:40 in the morning, and again something happened here. So this could be some sort of stock movement or bottle. Yeah, this bottle's been removed. At that time of the morning, you're talking about 2:50 in the morning, the smoking area has been cleared. The noise level has fallen down significantly. There's other events here, kind of probably cleaning up noise as well. Still some people in the smoking area, or it may even be staff. So again, you're talking about loud bangs at and they're at 3:23, and then after that activity stops, then there's a steady state noise, which is probably fans. Now they could be one of two things. There is also a takeaway nearby, which runs an extractor fan, and they probably ran that till 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll just press play here. You'll hear it going off. To show you how, let me see, we'll go into where that goes off. So okay, so the fan level has gone down. Either that fan was switched to a lower level, but then you'll notice when you come on to 5 o'clock in the morning, there's still plant running there, which is refrigeration plant. It'll be kicking in and out. There's always an underlying level of plant there, and you come along to here, for example, and it'll be very low at that point. And then after that, then you come into the morning, the dawn chorus. You'll notice there's bird song present. I'll just press play there just to give you an idea what that sounds like. Start to hear the birds in the morning kicking in. So they'll obviously influence the level as well. But I suppose what is important is that you notice this is your around 22:40. As time progresses, the level is ever increasing from the smoking area, and here we are up at 1 o'clock. Then you're up here at sort of 2 o'clock in the morning, and here it reaches sort of a peak, and then this is at 2:23. The music goes off, conversational noise falls. Conversational noise then would be at a minimum here. Smoking area, then you get noise from sort of cleaning events, or tidy up at the end of a night. Then you get fans and fans going off, and sometimes these are refrigeration units coming in and off throughout the night, and then you're back to the dawn chorus in the morning, and then levels are sort of increasing then again during the daytime. So hopefully that gives you an indication as to how the noise climate changes, and again that was measured at a distance of 8.5 meters from the smoking area. But I suppose what should be important here is that at that distance, and that was on a boundary, that the levels are up in around 70 dBA. Now if I look at that as a say for example, let's look at that as a 5 minute window, just to show you what that's like and how that changes over time. If I put in 5-minute LAQs there, I'll just switch off this. So you can see over each 5-minute duration the noise level is increasing, falls down. Then there's a couple of noisy events. So that kind of shows you how the profile of the noise climate over time. So hopefully that's of use, and I'll chat to you soon. Thank you.